A typical chemistry lesson. What do you do if the labels fall off your chemical bottles? Could you tell an acid from a contact lens solution or a fungicide from a firework solution? Problem solving is one of the things we do with chemistry. So imagine you have 4 solutions. I've labelled them A, B, C and D in no particular order. Those 4 solutions are sodium chloride solution, hydrochloric acid solution, dilute copper sulfate solution and lithium chloride solution. And you can see the chemical formulas for those solutions on the screen. So let me tell you a little bit about those solutions. Sodium chloride solution is called saline solution and is used for things like cleaning and storing your contact lenses. Hydrochloric acid solution I'm sure you'll have come across in the lab at school, often used in laboratory experiments. Copper sulfate solution is used to prevent the growth of algae in fish tanks. And lithium chloride solution is the chemical that gets added to fireworks to give them the red colour. So, 3 of our students would have shown you the tests for these ions, but today I'm going to use this experiment to let you meet our chemistry teachers. The test for chloride ions is adding a little bit of silver nitrate solution and you get a white solid forming. We call it a white precipitate. The test for transition metal ions like copper ions is to add sodium hydroxide solution and you get a gelatinous precipitate forming. And the test for hydrogen ions in an acid is to add sodium carbonate solution and you will see some fizzing. Now, in chemistry we like to keep a good accurate record of our results, so we usually do that in the form of a results table. So I would suggest that you pause the video now and what you do is you make yourself a copy of a results table like this. Hi, my name is Janet and I'm one of the chemistry teachers here at QE and I'm going to show you the silver nitrate test which tests for chloride ions. So here I have my 4 solutions A, B, C and D and I have some silver nitrate solution. So I'm going to add a little bit of silver nitrate solution to each of these. You need to record these results in your results table. So solution A, just give that a little shake. And now solution B. And now solution C. And finally solution D. So you should be able to fill in the first column of your results table now.
Hello, my name's Alan. I'm one of the chemistry teachers here at QE. Just going to take you through the tests with sodium hydroxide for solutions A, B, C and D. Okay, so here's sample A and a little bit of sodium hydroxide going in there. A little shake. Don't forget to write down these results in your table. And exactly the same thing with solution B. Oh, and you can see there, I'll just put a little bit more in. You can see there we've got a result called a precipitate, and actually this type of precipitate is a bit like jelly, so we call it a gelatinous precipitate. So there's a blue gelatinous precipitate formed. And sample C. And finally sample D. Okay, so make sure you write those results down and that should help you to identify some of these substances.
Hi, my name's Julia and I'm one of the chemistry teachers here at QE, and the test I'm going to do is the test for an acid using sodium carbonate. So we're going to use sodium carbonate solution, and first test tube is test tube A. Pop a whole pipette full in, give it a shake. Record your observations. Test tube B, just pop a little bit more in there so you can really see what's going on. And that should be a nice clear observation for you. Then we've got test tube C. Again, record those observations. Test tube D. I'm just going to add a little bit more so you can see. Okay, so record those observations.
You should now have completed the results table using the observations from the experiments that you have watched. Hopefully, your results will look something like this. From the silver nitrate test, you'll remember there were 3 white precipitates. Solution B was the only one that gave no reaction. With the sodium hydroxide test, we got a blue gelatinous precipitate with solution B, and with the test for an acid, the addition of sodium carbonate, we got a blue precipitate with solution B, and we saw bubbles of gas with solution D. You might want to pause the video in a moment. I'm going to put onto the screen some information that will help you to analyse your results table. Silver nitrate reacts with chloride ions to form a white precipitate. Transition elements will form coloured gelatinous precipitates with sodium hydroxide solution and with sodium carbonate solution. Sodium and lithium carbonate are soluble in water. Acids react with carbonates to form a salt, water and carbon dioxide gas. So use this information and your results to see if you can identify the solutions. Solution D fizzed with the sodium carbonate, therefore it must be hydrochloric acid solution. Solution B gave a blue gelatinous precipitate with the sodium hydroxide, so it is copper sulfate solution. Solutions A and C both gave us a white precipitate with silver nitrate, so they must be sodium chloride and lithium chloride, but we're not sure which one is which, so we'll need to do a further test. You might remember that earlier I told you that lithium chloride solution was going to be used to make fireworks. Lithium chloride solution gives the red colour to fireworks. So we will heat a sample of solutions A and C in a Bunsen flame to try and work out which one gives us the red colour and is therefore lithium chloride solution.
Okay, so now we're going to carry out a flame test to help us identify which is which. This is on the safety flame at the moment. I'm just going to half open the air hole on the Bunsen so that we can see results. This is sample A coming in now. And now sample C.
So we already knew that hydrochloric acid was solution D and that copper sulfate was solution B. The flame tests allowed us to distinguish between sodium chloride and lithium chloride. Remember, lithium chloride is used to give the red colour in fireworks. So decide which solution is sodium chloride, which solution is lithium chloride. And hopefully you've chosen C for sodium chloride and A for lithium chloride. So I hope that gives you a flavour of what a chemistry lesson at QE would be like and of how chemistry can be used to solve problems.